Understanding time frame and time frame alignment is very important for actually learning how to trade. So in today's video, I'm just going to break it down. It's a quick video again, so go ahead, like, subscribe, and let's just get straight to it. Okay, so this lesson is going to be a very quick one. We're only talking about trading sessions and time frames, so it's very simple concepts to understand here. Let's start with trading sessions, then we'll go into time frame afterwards. So essentially what a trading session is, it's a specific period in time where the financial markets are open and active to trade around the world. So if you guys don't know, there are four main trading sessions. We'll go through them here too as well. The market does run 24 hours a day, but there is actually closing days, which is like weekend. So that's Saturday there, and the Sundays they do close. Actually, depending on which market, if you're talking about the Forex or crypto or markets like that, yes, they actually stay open. But if you're talking about, markets like the futures do close. So for now, we'll just keep it simple and say that they're open 24 hours a day. Certain trading sessions do have more volatility than others. Again, you'll learn which ones have more volatility than others and also have its own behaviors and opportunities. So the first session we'll talk about here today, and the time we're going to be working with all today is EST. So whenever I do mention time, it's going to be with EST. So we have the Sydney session, the Asian, so as you can see here, includes Australia, New Zealand, and parts of Asia that trade before Tokyo's open or Asia's session there. It's a very quiet session. Not that much volatility does happen during the session. It's very low when it comes to momentum. It does allow institutions to put in their positions before that Asian session or even London session there. But yeah, it's open between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. EST. So here we have the Tokyo session or the Asian session. It does start about 2 hours after Sydney does open and becomes the main driver for the Asian market. You can actually see a lot of momentum and push in this market too as well. Most times, again, we'll get into a market that actually does push a lot of volume and is the most volatile part. But this one does open between 7 p.m. and closes at 4 a.m. EST. And then we have London. So this session actually overlaps with the end of Tokyo session and also later connects with the New York session, actually creating two major volatility spikes during the day. As you can see here, London is the financial capital of the world. Over 35% of all global trading volume flows through London's institute, banks, and hedge funds. And yeah, it's open between 3 a.m. and closes at 12 p.m. EST. Now we're talking about the New York session. So this is the session we'll be trading. Well, most traders do trade the New York session, and it's because it's the most active and volatile session in the world. So honestly, you'll see a lot of movements happen during this session. So yeah, there is a lot of opportunity in the market when it does come to the New York session. Okay, here are the times again, and let's go to the next slide. Okay, so time frame. Now this is a very important lesson for you guys. Okay, you guys need to understand how time frame works. If you remember the last lesson, I told you about how each candlestick represents a certain amount of time. Within that candlestick, it can also show you other time periods when you break it down. So in other words, a time frame is the amount of time each candlestick or bar represents on your chart. So essentially the 1 minute chart will show one candlestick for each minute. The 1 day chart will show one candlestick for each day. So let's say this is the 1 day chart, right? So this would be the 1 day chart, and then we can say this is like the 4 hour chart. This will show everything that's happened again with the candlestick video. This will show everything that's happened within that day, right? And then when you break it down, you can get more details on how the market was moving throughout the day. But that pretty much sums up this part. I know it's very quick. It was very fast, but again, just write this down: time frame and trading sessions. These are two major things that are very important to remember in how to understand time frame and trading sessions.